Welcome everybody. So here's just a 10-minute, really easy wake up to yoga in the morning. You can do it any morning or in the evening. You just need to wake up the body. This is a really easy, very comfortable 10-minute flow which you can do before you start your day. It's quite energizing. So if you come to the front of your mat, we're just going to do some nice inhales and exhales through arm circles. So inhale your arms up, stretch, reach up to the sky. Exhale, having your hands down towards the back of your back. Inhale, up front, look up through the length of your arms. Exhale, multiply your arms back. Inhale, look up. Exhale, reach your arms back towards the back of you. One more time. Inhale and exhale. So inhale your hands up towards the sky, and now we're going to bend over into a forward fold. So exhale, hinge from your hips, come over into your forward fold, allow your head to be heavy, allow the gravity of your head to lengthen the back of your legs. And I always think in this position it's quite nice to bend one knee and then the other. You can find the stretch down each leg. Very gently. Try not to lock the knees out here. And then very slowly we're going to come up into a halfway lift. So come up onto the tent your fingers and then reach up tall with the crown of your head and try and make your back as flat as possible. So if it's easier for you, bring your palms to your shins and squeeze your shoulder blades back towards each other. Take a big inhale here. Exhale, curl your tailbone round, and then we curl all the way back up to mountain pose. Reach your arms out. Take as much space as possible. Reach your arms towards the sky. Exhale your hands down to heart center. So now we're going to do a bit of a flow with the sun salutation. So inhale, arms up. Exhale, hinge from your hips, swan dive forward into your forward fold. Either place the palms on the floor, bend your knees, or just come up onto the tiptoes of your fingers. Inhale to halfway lift. Squeeze your shoulders back. Exhale, palms down to the mat. Step your right foot back into a plank and the left. Now either you can drop your knees here or come down in one long line. So maybe being the first one, bend your knees, cross your ankles, and then bring your body down to the mat in line, your hips and your shoulders all the way down very slowly. Uncross your ankles. Inhale, push up through your hands, squeeze your shoulders back, dip your chin. Exhale, push down through your hands, turn your toes under, and then scoop those hip bones up to the sky. Into your downward dog. Pedal your feet here. Keep breathing, taking long, deep breaths here. Inhale, right leg between your hands. And then exhale, bring your hands off the mat and come up into crescent moon. Bring your hands over your head, look up the length of your hands. Push down the weight through that right heel. And then plant that the left heel back on the floor. Open your hands and your arms into cactus here. Take a big deep inhale through your chest. Exhale your hands up. Inhale, arms to warrior two. So pivot that back foot, bend the front knee. Look down your right arm. Inhale. Exhale, drop the back hand. Flip the front hand and come over into peaceful warrior. So reach to all of those fingers. And then exhale, bend that front elbow and place it on the knee. Reach your top arm over your head for a lovely stretch. Either look down towards your feet here, or if you feel brave, maybe you'd like to take it under your armpit and look up towards the sky. Take a breath here. Inhale, back up to peaceful warrior. Reach those fingers up. Exhale back into extended side angle. Inhale, peaceful warrior one more time. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, come back to warrior two, straighten that front leg, and then we're going to reach those right fingers as far forward as possible before we then windmill our hands around to our Trikonasana, triangle pose. Really pull this left shoulder back. And then look down to the front of your mat. Bring your hands either side of your foot. Pivot the back foot down and then bring that knee to the mat. Take your right hand off the mat and reach up tall with those fingers up towards the sky. Really lift your arm out of its socket here. Try and find that extension across the chest. Exhale, hand down to the mat. And then you're going to turn your back toe under, bunny hop one step in, straighten the front leg, and then bow your head. And just find that stretch down the front of your front leg here. So it should be a really, really nice, intense stretch here. Really nice. Take a big deep breath in. And then exhale, bend that knee, step it back into your plank now. Bend your knees, cross your ankles, and then come down in one long line. Untuck your feet, push up through your hands, squeeze those shoulder blades back together. Push down through your hands, curl your toes under, push back up into your downward dog. Couple of breaths here, really spreading your weight between each finger and each toe. Inhale the left foot forward between the hands. Exhale, come up onto the balls of the right foot. Look up through the length of the hands if it feels okay. Exhale, cactus the arms open, spread the chest, squeeze the shoulders together. Step back on that right foot here, and then inhale up, exhale, twist around to your warrior two. So pivot the back foot so it's parallel to the short end of the mat. Look down through your left hand, take a big inhale here, exhale, drop the back foot, flip the front and come up into peaceful warrior. Really pull up through these fingertips so you feel like you're pulling yourself out of your hips. So you feel this stretch down the side of your body. Exhale, bend your front arm, bring it down to the knee, and then bring that right arm over your head into extended side angle. Sit low here. Really engage these inner muscles in your thigh, your adductor muscles. Come back through peaceful warrior, reach up tall. Exhale, extended side angle, reach with those fingers. Exhale, back to peaceful warrior one more time. And then come back to warrior two, straighten that front leg. Push out through that right hip, reach with those left fingers, and then windmill your arm around into triangle pose. So pull the right shoulder back, either look down to your front feet, or you can look up through the length of that right arm. Open your chest, breathe deeply here, and then slowly look down towards your left foot. Place your hands either side of the foot, pivot the back foot, step it forward, and then feel that lovely stretch into this intense forward fold. So here you're going to find the stretch possibly around your left glute muscle. You'll definitely feel it around your calf. Just be mindful of not locking that knee into the joint here. Just be a little bit gentle. So maybe micro bend that knee just to make sure that you're not falling back into the joint. And then slowly bring your left foot back into the plank position. And maybe this time we try coming down to the mat without dropping our knees. So very slowly bend your elbows into your side body. Come down very, very slowly all the way down to the mat. And then inhale through Cobra. Push up through your hands. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Exhale, push down through your hands. Turn your toes under. Shoot your hips up towards the sky. Allow your head to be heavy. Breathe. And then step the right foot again between the hands. Drop the back knee. Inhale, those hands come up towards the sky. Exhale them down into cactus. See if you can do a mini back bend here. So you really have to engage all of these back muscles. Look up, open your chest. Exhale, hands down to the floor. This time we're going to take the left hand off the mat and reach up tall. Open that hip, so really find that you're opening the hips here. Exhale, hand back down to the mat. Tail the toes under, step it back into your plank, and then bring your left foot forward. Drop your right foot back. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, open your chest. Bring your hands into cactus. Take a big deep inhale here. Exhale, hands either side of the foot. Inhale, right hand comes off the mat. Reach up with those fingers. Really opening the hips here. You can feel the stretch down that right hip flexor. Exhale, hand down to the mat. Step the left foot back into your high plank. And then we're going to bring our right knee into our right elbow. Sit on that left butt cheek. And then bring your left leg out in front of you. So we're going to come into what's called staff pose, Dandasana. So we're going to do a forward fold here. So it really sit equally through the sit bone. So if you need to kind of bring the fleshy parts out from underneath you, then go ahead and grab. Take a big inhale, reach your arms up towards the sky. On an exhale, hinge from your hips and bring yourself into that forward fold. Now wherever your hands lie, whether it be on the mat, your shins, your feet, just take a couple of moments in this position to really see if you can lengthen through your spine and also lengthen through your legs. And if you bend your knees, you might find that you get a different stretch, slightly more intense stretch nearer the knee, the back of the knee. Inhale here, exhale, and then slowly come back up to a seated position. We're going to take our left hand on the outside of the right leg and take your right hand behind you. So you're going to inhale to lengthen through the spine, exhale to twist from the waist and look over that right shoulder. Pull your toes back to your shins so you're engaging your legs. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Come back to center. And then take your right hand on the outside of your left leg. Take your left hand behind you with your fingers pointing away from your body. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to look over that left shoulder. Twist from the waist. So you're wringing out your waist here. Encouraging new blood into that area. Exhale, slowly come back to center. Bring your feet up onto the mat and we're going to come into boat pose now. So bring your arms out in front of you with your palms facing and sit back onto your coccyx. So really pull your navel back towards your spine here. Try and straighten your back by pulling your shoulder blades back towards each other. And then take your left foot off the mat and then your right foot off the mat. We're going to be here for 5 breaths, so really engage your core muscles. If you want to make it slightly more strengthy and you've got really strong muscles, you can start straightening one knee and the other. Maybe you want to straighten both knees, maybe you want to do some Russian twists. Whatever feels good for you in this position, but really strengthening your lower abdominals here. So point your feet away and then flex them. Point and flex. Point and flex. 2 more breaths, deep breaths here. Bring your feet onto the mat, hug your knees. Bring your eye sockets into your kneecaps. Allow your head to be heavy here. And then slowly we're going to roll down onto the mat and just do 1 supine twist before you can get up and start your day. So bring your left knee into your chest and extend your right leg out onto the mat. Take your right arm onto the outside of the left knee and then bring it across your body. See if you can encourage that knee down towards the ground here. You can have your left shoulder off the mat to begin with. So just find yourself in this position where you feel comfortable with your hips, and then bring your left hand out with your palm facing up. So you get this lovely stretch across your pecs, your muscles across the front of your chest, down through your bicep, and then slowly take your gaze down the length of your left arm. So you've got a full spinal twist here. And then very slowly engage your core muscles to bring that leg back up to center. Swap your legs over, bring your right knee into your chest and extend the left leg. Take your left hand onto the outside of your right leg, or right knee, and then pull it across your body. Allow your shoulder to lift, bring your knee down to the ground. And then bring this right hand with your palm facing up into a position where you can encourage that shoulder down towards the mat. Look down through the length of your right arm. Oh, that was a nice click. And really try and let go of any tension that's happening in your back, your lower back. Hopefully you'll feel some nice pops, releases of tension. And then slowly engage your core muscles. Bring that right knee back to center. Bring in the left knee. Lift your head up off the mat. Give yourself a big hug here. And then slowly come up to seated. And that's you done for the day. 10 minutes. It's really easy. Nothing hard about it. It will take up no time at all and you'll feel great afterwards. So I hope you enjoyed it. Next week we'll do maybe some inversions, which will be really cleansing. So namaste. Enjoy your week, everyone.